Right now I'm going to show you the camera function on the Garmin GPSMAP 62stc. The camera function is specific to some of the 62 units, and in particular it is this one, which has a 5 megapixel camera on the back of the unit. So get to the camera, you can hit menu twice and it takes you to the main menu, and you can see there's camera, the very first icon. So if you hit enter on the camera, you can see I have the camera there in the background. I have the camera button, which is highlighted, ready to be clicked by pressing enter. And you can see down here this little image of a Rubik's Cube. That is a previous image I've taken, so I can actually go across to that and select that if I want to as well. But let's start by taking a photo. So here we have something to take a photo of. Let's press and hold enter. And what that does is focuses on the point in the camera. Then when you release, takes the photo. So you can either take a quick photo, or like previous, hold that enter key down and it will focus prior to taking the photo. Now you want to view what you've just photographed. Go across, hit enter. Now you can just scroll through these as you please. There's some previous. These are Garmin headquarters around the world, which are default loaded into the unit. But that's how you can do look at your existing photos in your camera. The other option is if you go back and quit out of the camera, you have photo viewer here, which you hit enter on, and you can see a list of the photos in here, and you can do as you please. Now going back to camera, if you hit the menu button while in camera, it loads the sub menu of the camera function. So you can either change it to a low light mode, or you can set up the camera itself by hitting enter. And what that'll do is show you a few options there on setting the camera up. The first one, if you hit enter, it shows you photo resolution. You've got 1 megapixel photos, 3 and 5. And then using the memory that you're saving the photos to, it'll tell you how many photos you can take. Obviously in this case I'm above 999. So next choice here, if I quit out of that and go down, it tells me where do I want to save my photos, to the internal storage of the GPS or a data card if present. Now you can put in a micro SD card underneath the batteries in the battery pack in the back of the unit. So you can just slot that in and add extra memory to the unit. So you can choose which way you want to do it. I'll leave it as internal storage. And finally, it tells you instructions for how to use it. And that's exactly like I just explained. To focus, press and hold the enter button like we did. And then capture, you simply release the enter button afterwards. So hit OK. So that's the menu function of the camera. So it's very quick and very easy to get to and takes a great photo. That's the camera function on the Garmin GPSMAP 62stc.